Okay, so the first of these 10 methods is what I call database reactivation. And I put in there for you. So in terms of a time commitment, that's like 2 out of 5. In terms of energy and monetary commitment, that's 1 out of 5. So I mean, monetary, you can even say 0. The only thing is that if you want to pay for um, a software to automate the process, that's and there's many of them out there that are not expensive, so that's a very definite possibility. That's why I'm putting a 1 here. But it's a low and overall time and energy and monetary commitment. But your database here is basically 2 lists that you must maintain. Otherwise, you're not really in business here. So the first list is interested prospects or leads that have fallen into your pipeline, into your marketing. You have to keep track of them. You have to maintain a list of them, and as well your previous clients. I mean, if you've been in business for, let's say, 3 years or so, you should have several hundred or even over 1,000, depending on how busy you've been. But you should have a good number either way of both your previous clients and as well interested prospects. And the benefit here is threefold with this database reactivation. So mostly what you're going to get is repeat business in terms of maintenance type of services. So not the most high ticket services. Maybe sometimes you would. This is also useful for referrals, for consistent referrals, and as well obviously reviews. I mean, most contractors, they don't. It's something so simple, just asking previous clients for reviews to get more positive. I mean, hopefully you've been giving them good service, obviously. So what does this mean? So once a month, you're going to send a two-way text message or SMS. So this is not a broadcast message like a one-way. This is a two-way text message. And again, there are softwares that can do this for you. As well, there's you can do email, and you can do what's called ringless voicemail. That's where you have an audio or MP3 file message that you drop in their voicemail inbox, but without it ringing. It just alerts them that they have a voicemail. So you don't really have to call people one by one. You can do that. You can do that in a way to reach out to customers, right? Reach out to clients. I keep saying customers. Two-way text message is probably why I highlighted it, is probably because it's 75-80% of the results that you'll get from this method or technique is going to be coming from text message, because most people interact with that. And again, these are your clients, so you definitely have permission to interact with them through text. And so every client that you have, you should be recording their name, their email, and their phone number at the very least. And above that, also some other, like their location, what kind of service you've given them, when they're due for some maintenance type of service, all these other kind of criteria. But at the very least, you should be having and collecting phone numbers for them. And so once a month, you're going to send out a, you can look on Groupon. That's one of the good things about Groupon. Go to Groupon and look at what kind of deals or coupons that people are responding to the most. Whether you can get some inspiration from there, or you can just make up your own kind of deal or special. Every month, do something. Whether it's holiday season that's coming up that we're into now, and you're going to get on average a 2 to 8% appointment response rate in terms of booking appointments. And this is all, of course, done without ad spend. So that's a good thing about this. And again, it's best to automate this process with the CRM. That's the Customer Relationship Management. That's what it stands for. You can just go on Google. There's plenty of them out there if you want to research that. But you're going to see a 2 to 8% appointment rate from that. So that's just easy money right there, really. So the 3 beneficial outcomes. So you're going to not only ask for or mention that, okay, we're running this deal or special, but you're also going to be asking for reviews, for them to leave reviews if they haven't already. You're obviously going to get a regular number of appointments and service requests every month. And again, this is mainly for maintenance type of services. And also you're going to be, I'll show you how enable a more consistent referral system. So one thing I want to mention here in terms of reviews, if you want to stand above your competitors, you need to respond as much as possible to all reviews, online and offline, especially both positive and negative reviews. Because when other potential clients are searching for different businesses to work with, if they see that you're responding to people's comments and reviews, that's just going to put you in a much better light and much unique frame compared to others. And many contractors don't really have a system to do that. Obviously, you know, there's a time factor there, so there needs to be someone you have on your team who's just dedicated to these kind of marketing techniques. I highly recommend that. Your competition. So HubSpot is a major marketing research firm, and they're also big on inbound marketing. You should definitely check them out. But one of their studies they did was that 80% of sales happen after the 5th contact or touch point or attempt. So that could be that doesn't have to be you reaching out to them. That can also be kind of impression that your business has. So if a client sees a video of yours, or they come across your website, or they come across your ad, all of these things are contact touchpoint attempts, right? So they need to have at least 5 of those for a sale to happen. As well, that does include obviously reaching out to them and contacting them. Most businesses, so let's say you get a new lead, you're probably up on your roof or in the middle of installing an HVAC system or in the middle of installing flooring. You're not going to really answer that new lead or respond to them within the required 15 minutes. So if once 15 minutes passes, that lead kind of goes cold. Their motivation is lost in there, and they're going to probably go to another competitor or keep searching until they reach someone. And as well, most businesses, they don't attempt at least 3 times to reach them. So you can just by that, stand a level above your competition by just, doing that follow-up. And follow-up, yeah, it is manual work. So what you need to do is find software that can automate that, or outsource it, have another agency do that for you, either way. So let's look at the worst case scenario. I'm going to tell you the worst case scenario and also something more realistic, actual numbers that we see. So again, once a month you're going to be sending out this campaign. So let's say you have a list of 1,000 contacts, 1,000 SMS messages. Let's say you only get a 1% appointment rate. So that's 10 appointments booked. Okay. In general, what people see on average is a 70% show rate. That means that the appointment is confirmed, which means that they actually show up, they actually attend that appointment. The other 3 just kind of drop off or cancel it and so on. From those 7 confirmed appointments where they actually show up, you're going to see a 50% close ratio. So that's 3.5 round up to 4 sales. That means a paid invoice. So if you're offering like let's say $500 maintenance service, that means 4 times 500 is 2,000. So not bad. From just sending out 1,000 text messages, you get each one of them is worth $2 to you. That's $2,000, right? Not bad. But something more realistic is, as we said, 2 to 8%. So let's say 4% appointment rate. So you just adjust the numbers here. So instead of 10, you have 40. That leads to 28 confirmed appointments that actually show. That leads to, and I'm putting here 80% close ratio because, again, these are your previous clients. They already know, like, and trust you. So it's very easy to convert them instead of this 50% close ratio. So 28 shows, that leads to 22 sales or paid invoices. Again, with the $500 maintenance service, that's $11,000. Not bad at all. So how about combining this with referrals? So you want to incorporate this with the paid referral system. look, there's no reason why you shouldn't be offering paid referrals. Um, if these if you've done a good job servicing these clients, they're raving fans, and they if you're gonna just kind of depend on them to self motivate, which of course some do, but to make it more consistent, why not offer some type of reward, right? So definitely something that can give you, I mean, just do your numbers, something that will give you at least a 5 to 10x ROI, and that can translate to a handsome reward. I mean, if you say for every previous client, for every new client you send to me that ends up becoming a client, I'm going to give you $250, right? That's an easy, very handsome ROI for you, because the service you're going to be providing for them is going to be a 5-figure service or a high 4-figure service, so that shouldn't scare you at all. If you're allergic from that, then if you don't want to pay, you can do other perks like free streaming or free vacations. Let me just show you some examples here. And then obviously I'm making sure that, must make sure you actually give your previous clients a great experience. You don't want them to, expose a kind of negative experience against you, right? But this is all taking advantage of the psychological principle of reciprocity. So what's in it for me? I mean, instead of just kind of passively hoping that they're gonna, it's gonna click in their mind for them to send you referrals without any kind of incentive, this is how you make it more consistent. And referral business is some of the greatest business that you can see. So in terms of other perks, let's say, okay, you don't want to pay. So let me show you some examples. A lot of people like Netflix. So what you can offer here, like this is an example, you can offer free streaming. So you can become an affiliate of these type of companies here. There, as you can see, it's very cheap, $70 a year or $45 a year. So what does this mean? People get 7,300 channels. I don't know how many I've read over here. It's something like 30,000 different shows or movies. So kind of the same thing like Netflix over here. But instead of Netflix, I think is $12 a month. So what you can do is, let's say you get a new, you can do this for both new clients as well as you can do this for referrals. You can put in, instead of that paying the referral directly, you can put in $45 for a year on their behalf and sign them up for this like free streaming for thousands of channels, thousands of movies. There's something channel list here. Different international channels. Here we go. Yeah, 15,000 channels, right? And I don't know how many thousands of movies. So people like to sit at home, watch Netflix, watch streaming. So this is like another option you can provide for them, another perk. Same thing, like this is another option here. Marketing boost. Okay, marketing boost is another thing. So how to instantly boost sales by 60% or more. What you do here, what this is about, is offering free vacations. What that means is free luxury stays at luxury hotels all across the world, both in the US and internationally. So you become an affiliate for them, and you offer these free luxury hotel stays, right? And you don't have to. And again, this can be something that you gain referrals from, that you give to these previous clients, or as well, you can do that in your main marketing message. When you want to get a new client, you can say, hey, we'll throw in this perk for you. And you don't have to reduce, instead of reducing your prices and undercutting yourself, you can just add this as a free perk. And these kind of vacation packages are very attractive. These are not timeshares by any means. It's marketingboost.com. I don't want to spend too much time here, but you can research this on your own time here. So these are just some ideas I'm throwing your way. You wanna be able to activate a consistent stream of referrals. This is how you do it. right? And then, okay, so that's it for this lesson. The next one is going to be about social media monitoring, and I'll tell you what that is all about in the next one. All right, thank you so much.